folks, BC7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Yes, indeed. We are, well, a little further, that's for sure. We actually did quite a good run the last time. Well, as you remember, we are transporting fireworks from Sacramento all the way out to Pittsburgh. We still got, well, a few miles, a few hours, all of that to go. We got 6% wear and tear on the rig now. We, looking at the world map, find that we're right here, just outside of Oklahoma, indeed. So, there's Pittsburgh, our final goal. Our starting place, of course, was way up here in Sacramento. So, we're, well along indeed. Last time around we were at, I think this time we went from, what, Albuquerque, I believe. I was going to stop at Amarillo, but we managed to get all the way to Oklahoma. Almost all the way to Oklahoma. And, well, what else we got going on? We're sitting at about 17,262. We spent just over $1,000 on fuel. Well, about $1,000. There might have been a traffic fine or two in there. I don't think so, but, you know, other than, well, there was the guy that kind of jackknifed into the back of us. And there was the cop that kind of, yeah. All right, so maybe about $1,000. And here we are. Ooh, lovely. Middle of the, I almost thought there was snow on the road there for a minute. Okay. How we doing? Full tank of gas. We have 9 hours until we need to sleep, but 31 hours before we need to consider the end of this trip. So let's see if we can't get a few miles under our belt here. Oh, come on, car, be brave. Yeah, that does help when you put the old signal light on. You're letting me out, aren't you? You're not? Oh, come on, man. What the hell? You. Nobody wants to let me in. Better hope we don't run out of shoulder here. Oh, sure, now you go into the other lane. You bugger, you. Alright. We're actually on the road. Ay. Boy, I'll tell you, I've been playing a little bit of that Euro Truck, and oh, man. Man, oh, man. It is just so much different than this. It really is. You know? I know a lot of, when they first dropped American Truck Simulator, there was a lot of the people on the forums, although it's an awfully septic place to hang out at the best of times. But there was more than a few on the forums going, well, they really did nothing. I mean, why are they changing a full release? This should be a DLC, blah, 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 blah. But it's a lot different. I think this is probably a lot easier for people new to the series to get into. It's certainly not as difficult as Euro Truck. Most of these roads are, you know, bedsheet flat and ribbon straight compared to most of the roads, or at least most of the ones I've driven in so far. Maybe I'm in the wrong part of the world. I've been driving around Poland and a little bit of Hungary, I think. But I had supper and I'm better, so I'm back to driving around Poland. But, woo, wasn't expecting this to be quite so freaky-deaky. There we go. It does say 75. I don't know why everybody's going so slow. Is that like daytime running only, or what? But yeah, the roads are much steeper. The on-ramps and off-ramps, I mean, they do drive me a little nuts. One, because I don't understand a lot of the time what in the heck they think they're doing. But, you know, it's also, like, you'll do question mark shaped exits from places, and, oh, it's all you can do to not prang up your rig, even though I couldn't imagine using a truck like this with the big long snout. Okay, I'm exceeding the speed limit. There we go, we'll hang in about there. Yeah, I just can't imagine it, and trying to get through some of those. Because depending on the length of your load, oh, it's all you can do to not just tear out the guardrails all the way around. Alright, well, we're going to make some pretty good miles if we can keep these speeds up. I don't see any reason we shouldn't. Unless, of course, buddy in front of us nods off at the wheel, or, you know, something wonderful like that. So we are good for about 800 miles on our fuel. That's good. And, yeah, 7 hours. So we need to... somewhere around 9 a.m. Oh, great. So we're going to spend all day sleeping. Yeah. It's one thing I really don't like. It seems it's just too easy to get into that cycle in the... you know? Where you find you're spending 90% of your time driving at night. But hey, at least it's not... Oh. Freaked me out. I thought they were just going to end this lane. But, gotta admit though, at least it doesn't rain near as much as it does in Euro Truck. There it's dark and rainy. Just about all the time. And I have the rain, like the rain frequency thing, turned down pretty darn far. You know? I get enough rain in real life. I live on the West Coast, man. Hello, gotta admit. Oh, a toll. Okie dokie. It's a beautiful spring day today. Out here on the west coast of Canada. Oops. Toll, $25. They don't even put a gate, eh? If you want to blast right through, they'll just stick the cops on you. They don't care. Nice. Yes, indeed. Absolutely beautiful day out there today. What is with these lanes? Well, I'm going to wander into this one, seeing as there's no one behind us. And try and get back up to speed. Not bad, even though we don't have a huge engine compared to what we can get for this thing. It hauls pretty good. Don't have all that extra cabin on there. And, well, sure doesn't hurt when you've only got, 5 ton behind you. Heck, I've driven 5-ton trucks with 5 tons in them. 4:30 in the morning, eh? 26 hours to go, 1,000 miles, look at that. And boom, 1,000 miles to go. Nice. Very, very nice. Dawn will be breaking pretty quick here. Looks like a little bit of cloud up there. I think I spoke too soon. It'll just rain the whole time. Alright, so we've got about 4 hours to find ourselves a hidey hole for our head for, unfortunately, what's going to be most of the day. In fact, the entire day. It's going to spit us back out at night. Well, that really sucks. It really does. Maybe if we come across one a little sooner, I'll just jump in and do it right away. Get it over with, as it were. There we are. Sun's coming up. Welcome to Missouri. Well, what do you know about that? So we're in Missouri, are we? Well, this calls for a little looky-boo at the map. hello. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Okay, we went right by Oklahoma. Didn't even notice. All right. I see. Here's the border right here. Okay. So we're just crossing from Oklahoma into Missouri. Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right. Well, very cool. Let's go. And funny, it looks just like California and Nevada. Yeah. As soon as we're finished this trip, we're going to be upgrading to the new version of this coast-to-coast map, version 1.5. Apparently it's a little more detailing and stuff thrown into it, a few improvements here and there. Ooh. I wonder if we'll make it all the way. My tires are yellow, eh? The bottom of my tires. Or is that just how your damage indicator works? Starts at the bottom of the truck and works its way up. I just don't want to blow a tire and have to pay $1,000 or $2,000 for a tow. You know, man. Oh, I didn't even notice that the speed had dropped by 5. Good thing I was only doing 70. Yikes. So now we're right on the speed limit. Alrighty, we'll just have to pay attention. Not that there's any hills. And I suppose to make this any different than California, the map authors would have had to have pulled assets from elsewhere. You know what I mean? Because obviously if you're making this mod with the game assets as they said, you're pretty much stuck with what California and Nevada look like. I suppose unless you could pull some out of Euro Truck. I'm not sure if the engine and all the other parameters are exactly the same. Man, that is one bright sunrise. Well, that's what happens, I guess. When you're heading pretty much due east. Alright, dude, why are you slowing down? Is there a reason? Come on, man. What the heck? Really? You just felt like doing 10 under. Alright. Boy, that sun's getting up there far, isn't it? I hope we find a rest stop soon. Oh. Here's one, but it's on the wrong side of the highway. And they don't even show a turnoff for this side. Suppose I could drive across the... Probably not a good idea, huh? Yeah, there's no way in or out of there for this side, I'm afraid. Wow. Well, we're gonna have to find something pretty soon. Guess we can turn our lights off now. Just leave our runners on. Alright guys, well we need one of those rest stops for this side. We're only a couple hours away from starting to do the nod. And I don't like that. It's a mechanic I understand in the game, but it is not one I particularly like. You know, just simply because if you were that tired that you were starting to doze behind the wheel, yeah, you know, you'd pull off beside this building here, or, you know, something. Ooh, little skid steer sitting in there. Did you see that? Okay, we gotta slow down. Because apparently nobody's doing the speed limit out here. So we'll go to 10 under. Well, 9. Come on, man. I gotta find me a place to nap. So yeah, that's always kind of thrown me about that particular mechanic in the game. That's why when I'm out running on my own, trying to earn money for the first truck, I usually turn it off. I mean, you know. It doesn't take up any physical time. I mean, obviously, when you rest, it just, then you're done, right? But, we've got an hour. Yes, okay. I was gonna say, I see a turnoff coming, even if it doesn't show a rest stop, if it's an actual town or city we're going in. So, But as it is a rest stop, and just in darn time, I think. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Some guy coming up in the passing. Yeah, 2 hours away, so I suppose we could have gone a little further, but I am not going to risk it. So here we go. Time to have a little snoozle. Now, unfortunately, there's no gas station here. I would have liked that. The old 2 birds with 1 stone deal. Alright, so what do you figure here? Truck parking? Hello? Hello? Oh, anywhere? Really? There's our first yawn. Right on. Let's stop. And let's get a full night's sleep here. And here we go. Oh, the whole day. Yeah. Alrighty. Now, would be real nice. What do we got? 400 something miles worth of fuel left. I'd really like to have a little more than that. Oh yeah, nobody around at all. We can go right out into the road. Beautiful. Let's get up to speed here. Next fuel stop, we're going to have to think about doing a wee top off. I mean, 400 miles is not exactly, 470 miles is not exactly we're running out. But you may have noticed I am a little cautious about these things. At least now we can do a really good run. It's, now that we got the cruise set, let's have a look at our world map and see where we slept. Almost to St. Louis. Okay. Alright. We started, what, about here? Not bad. We do eat up the chunks, don't we? Okay. Back at her. But we're also almost done for this episode. It's already been about 15. So, see if we can find ourselves a gas station, and that will be a good stopping point. Oh my god, I've never driven from out here before. That's absolutely terrifying. It's like freaky farm sim stuff, man. No, not happening. Wow. I'm not liking that. Of course, we were going in such a straight line. If I hadn't touched anything, we'd have probably been just fine. Oh, what do we got up ahead here? Oh, just passing by, are we? Alrighty. I can live with that. What's that? Oh, a truck up ahead of us? Hey, St. Louis. Check it out, man. We have made St. Louis. Nice. So St. Louis is off that way. Excellent. We will not be going there today. Well, they got a few things going on there. There's definitely a drop-off point. Right on. A few other things. Well, I'm sure we will check out St. Louis, probably in version 1.5. For now, though, we are a mere 670 miles out. Wow. We've doing pretty darn good here. Oh, there's a fuel spot. And a lot of other things as well. Geez, that would have been absolutely prime as a place to pull in. But we don't need rest now. We could sure use a little bit of gas, though. Down to under 400 miles. Which, again, is, of course, next to nothing, but And they didn't want us to scale, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, oh, that's not too bad. Not too. Oh, 347. Okay, so we're now down under the 17,000 mark. Indeed. Let's go back to our map. Alright, so from there to there. Geez, we could almost do it, eh? But, no, it's been 20 minutes. I think we're going to end it here, guys. To be honest with you. We've gone quite a ways. I mean, we're doing pretty darn good indeed. You know, not bad. So, of course, when I pull out of here, we're going to have less than that. We'll be down to 16 something. So, and yeah, our profit here is obviously not what it once was. Admire the size of your truck fleet. Okay, well, I don't think we'll be doing that. But that's going to do it for this time around. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit the old thumbs up. It's a wonderful thing that helps out my channel. Easy for you to do and means a ton to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, good time right there while you're clicking the thumbs up. Feel free to share, favorite, all that other YouTube stuff. This has been Species7 for American Truck Simulator. On our way to Sacramento. Or no, from Sacramento, I'm sorry, to Pittsburgh. We're almost there, guys. We will be next time. But till then, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.